Dear Diary, so I started my YouTube channel. Good morning. Good morning. The first episode is about the Art of Solitude and just about how I find ways to find my inner peace. And to be honest, it starts with my morning routine and sort of ends with me figuring out that community is also a thing. But let's get into it. We started off with a gym session, of course, and yeah, I was sore for days. Remind me to make the next episode the art of facing your fears, because creating this YouTube, even this first video, is so nerve-wracking for me. It's so scary, but we're doing this together. We're here together, and that's all that matters. Today has been productive so far. Had breakfast, worked out, did my hair, gave myself a kind of like a silk press, which I'm proud of.
Oh, no, where?
I want to journal, and then I also want to go to Trader Joe's, get some flowers, get some fruit. I'm trying to meal prep instead of ordering out, because I just ordered out, which isn't great. But I'm realizing that, like, instead of ordering 1 week's worth of groceries, I need to get like 2 weeks worth so that I'm solid for the whole week and I can be disciplined and I can just cook my food, heat it up, and go. So I'm about to go pick up my food. I'm putting on literally this robe that my stepmom got me for Christmas. On top of that, I'm gonna put my coat on. That's how cold I feel like it's gonna be. So let's go. It's not that bad outside, but I would much rather order some flowers. Like, much rather order some flowers, order some groceries, go to the indoor gym. Like, this weather is giving get everything done indoors. This is a vlog, but it's also a video essay. It's a conversation, a guide, really, about how to become your own best friend. Because let's be real, sometimes the only person you can truly count on to have your back, besides God if you're religious, is you. Growing up, we're taught how to be kind to others, how to make friends, how to navigate relationships, hopefully. But how often are we taught to befriend ourselves? Not just tolerate who we are, but truly like who we are. Our quirks, our flaws, and all the spaces in between. That's what this is about. First step to becoming your own best friend is learning to listen to yourself. And no, I don't mean the way we usually listen. You know, that surface level, half paying attention kind of listening. No, I'm talking about truly tuning in. What do I need right now? Not what the world wants from me, not what I should be doing, but what do I need to feel seen, heard, and safe? This could look like journaling, meditating, or even taking 5 minutes to breathe. When you check back with yourself regularly, you're saying, I care about what you have to say. And isn't that what a best friend would do? Step 2, speak kindly with yourself. We talk to ourselves more than we talk to anyone else. Think about that for a second. The words you say to yourself are the soundtrack to your life. So if you're constantly tearing yourself down, you're basically living in a toxic friendship with yourself. I started a habit a few years ago. Every morning, I write down one kind thing I want to say to myself. It's simple, like, you're doing your best, or I love the way your mind works. Over time, these little affirmations start to sink in. They replace that inner critic with something gentler, someone who's on your side. Step 3, set boundaries. One thing I learned the hard way is that being your own best friend means protecting your energy. A true friend wouldn't let you run yourself to the ground, right? So why do we do it to ourselves? Setting boundaries isn't selfish. It's self-preservation. It's saying I respect myself enough to choose what's good for me, even if others don't always understand. Step 4, celebrate yourself. Life is hard enough without waiting for others to celebrate you. Be your own cheerleader. So waiting for others to celebrate you is a dead end. When you achieve something, big or small, pause and acknowledge it. You don't need a parade. Sometimes a little solo dance party is good enough. I'll be honest, this part is awkward at first. Celebrating myself felt weird, like, who am I to hype myself up? But over time, I realized, who am I not to? If I can't cheer for me, why should anyone else? Lastly, being your own best friend and mastering the art of solitude is about being there for yourself. Becoming your own best friend doesn't happen overnight. It's a practice. Like any relationship. Some days you'll forget. Some days you'll be your own worst enemy. But the beautiful thing is you can always start again. At the end of the day, the longest relationship you'll ever have with anyone is with yourself. So why not make it the best one yet? Be patient, be kind. Show up for yourself like you would your closest friend. Because when you're your own best friend, life becomes less about surviving and more about thriving. Thank you for watching. Take care of yourself and remember to stay sharp.